When you start photography, there are so many things that you need to learn, that you need to understand. And while you can get the job done with any camera, I truly believe that owning a Fujifilm camera as a beginner is a real plus and will help you understand more and faster the basics of photography. Reason number one is the intuitive controls. When you start photography and you start learning about exposure triangles and the different parameters, how they impact your photography, it is very convenient to be able to visualize them directly on your camera. When you own a Fujifilm camera and you have those dials with the values directly put on the top of it, it allows you to visualize it and to act directly on it. And by basically using different senses to control them, meaning your touch and also your eyes, you can basically learn faster and understand exactly what each value means. Next, let's talk about the film simulations. Fujifilm is well known for its film simulation, which basically allows you to interpret the sensor's data in a certain way to make it look like certain vintage films. And the advantage of this film simulation is that they still retain quite a lot of high dynamic range while making your pictures look beautiful out of the gate. By having access to the film simulation, beginners can focus on learning the techniques, learning the composition, and less time in the editing process of creating a picture. And I think that this is a huge plus because there is already tons of things to learn in photography, and removing one particular aspect of it that you can still focus on later in your journey is a huge plus for beginners to focus on what matters at first. The Fujifilm cameras and lenses tend to be portable and compact, and this is very important when you're a beginner. The more you carry around your camera, the more you use it, the more you will be able to learn and the faster you will be able to understand everything that comes around with photography. So having a Fujifilm camera that is compact yet very capable will allow you to experience more and just learn faster. There are tons of lenses accessible in the Fujifilm system. You have, of course, the native lenses from Fujifilm, which there is tons of already and a huge variety. From 8.5mm to 600, you have a huge range of lenses that you can use. But you also have the third-party lenses from Tamron, Sigma, Viltrox, Celery, and even more. Because you have such a huge range to choose from, it allows you to experiment, to find what works best for you, and you're not limited at all when it comes to the glass. The Fujifilm X-Trans sensor, while being an APS-C sensor, produce extremely great quality images. The images that you will get out of those cameras are sharp, very detail-oriented, very vivid in terms of colors. The sensor has also great dynamic range, and this sensor or any other sensor for the Fujifilm system can be used for a wide variety of niches. You will not be limited by the sensor itself in most conditions that you're shooting. Of course, it is an APS-C sensor, so some full frame counterpart will be more suited for very low light conditions. But when you started photography and you're just trying to experiment and shoot whatever is around you and whatever project you have, I think that this sensor is great to start and even evolve with in a longer term. There are also tons of resources out there about the Fujifilm world, the Fujifilm camera, the lenses. You can learn from this channel or others out there, and you will be sure to find a community that will support you, that will help you understand what's going on with this camera. And you have a lot of people that are willing to help you in the Fujifilm community. So if this is what you're looking for, resources, also people who are willing to give you some pieces of advice or to help you understand your camera better, then I think that the Fujifilm community is a great one to be in. When you are a beginner, you also want a camera that will make you want to go out and shoot. And this is exactly what this camera does. With its retro look, it kind of makes you want to pick it up and go out and shoot. In fact, I almost always pick it up whenever I go somewhere and put it in my bag just in case, because I know that I always want to have this on me if the occasion, allows it. And that's after 4 or 5 years of shooting Fujifilm, right? So if you're looking for a system that will make you want to shoot and will make you want to shoot over the years, I think that this is the right system because it's different enough. And it's not only just a camera for you to do work or whatever, it's really kind of a piece of art that will make you want to shoot and make you want to love photography more and more. In terms of value of what you get in those cameras, I think that Fujifilm provides you with a solution that is great value for the money. Compared to some full-frame counterpart, the Fujifilm system usually stick it to what is very useful to their users, and the value proposition that they give you, the price ranges that they give you, is I think extremely good for what they provide. You can get into this system for as low as I think $900, and you can go as high as $2,500 for the body only of the X-H2S. And that's also true for the lenses, who can be relatively cheap while still providing you with really good image quality. So if value is what you're looking for, then that's also the system that you might want to adopt. If you're a beginner that is trying to take shots and quickly transfer it to their phone, well, the Fujifilm cameras allow you to do that very fast and very easily, especially with the new app that they released. And with these capabilities added to the film simulation, it is extremely easy to go from your camera to your phone or a website or any other platform in matters of minutes. And finally, you are not gonna stay a beginner all your life. And because of that, you need a system, a camera that can grow with you. And that's exactly what the Fujifilm cameras do. For a beginner that purchases an X-T30 or an X-T3 or any other older cameras, they can still grow and use those cameras for professional use as well. Because Fujifilm tend to put the same sensor in the whole gamut of cameras that they have, with small limitation of capabilities based on the model. So if you purchase a Fujifilm camera, you can rest assured that the camera will grow with you over the years and that you will be able to use it for a long time. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you liked it. And if you've missed it, check out this video right here where I compare the Fujifilm X-T5 with the Sony A6700. See you there.